Hi, kindergarten friends. I'm here to teach you how to get onto literacy footprints from your Launchpad. This is the new series of books that we're going to use to do guided reading after spring break. So you go to your Launchpad. If you don't know how to get to your Launchpad, you open up a browser, a Chrome browser. Click on that, and it's going to open up a tab. And then go to launchpad.classlink.com/rockhill, and it should take you to, if you just press launch pad, it should populate the link if you've been on there before, which I know we all have. And then sign in how you usually sign in. And like all the other apps that I've showed you this year, go to your child's book bag. I've put it in their book bag. Go to Virtual Academy Homeroom K5. It's not here at the top, so we're going to hit More Apps, and then we're going to go to Apps down here, and we'll scroll down and find the Teddy Bear Reading Literacy Footprints. You can have your child watch this, or you can walk them through how to find the teddy bear. That's where their books are. Okay? And then you're going to go to Student Login, and the classroom username is True Life, all lowercase, just like how you get into Zoom, except for this one's all lowercase. And then you'll be in our classroom, easy peasy. Your password is whatever your username is. Some of you, I couldn't use your full name, so I used the first 4 letters of your name. And so if it's the first 4 letters of your name, then that's your password too. Whatever this is, whatever your username is your password. Okay? So let's go back. True Life. Go. Find your name. I'm going to go in through somebody random. Jordan. I'm going to put capital. Oh, and this is a good thing. If you're having your child do it, have them show them how to show the letters they're typing so that they can match it to their username. So, Jord, go. No, I don't want to save that. So this is what your child's dashboard is going to look like. This is their bookshelf. This will be all the books that they can read. And for all of you that were on Raz Kids, these books do not read themselves to the student, which is why I wanted to make the switch, because we have got to get into using our strategies and depending on our strategies. So here's the books that he can read. And this is a level A. Very repetitive, but we'll get into that in a second. So you can go through as the student and mark it if it's your favorite. And if you want me to know you read it, you have to mark it as read. Okay? Let me go to a different book to show you a cool feature here for parents. If it has this little video sign, there's a whole lesson plan that you can use for these books. I'll be using the lesson plans too in my groups, but the books that you all have access to are not the books that I'm going to be teaching them on. So how to introduce the book, word studies in the book, guided writing. These are all the steps that you see me do in readers work or guided reading. So if you want to help your child, you can go through and do that as well with them with the books. The books do go in order. So I would not skip around. The lessons and all of the phonics and things go in order and get more difficult. So I would, if you were going to do that, I would go in order. Okay, so there's his bookshelf where he could read on his own without you, or where you could pick a book out and help your child. Here are the assigned books. This is what I'm going to be asking you to go to when we're in guided reading. He has no assigned books yet because it's not April 12th. But on April 12th, your child will have a book assigned to them, and they will do a cold read, which means it's the first time that they're reading it with me. And that's where we'll go over the strategies together. Here's where he can find his favorites, his book bag. Here's the settings. If you do not like your icon, you could change your character. Okay? I know that that is important for the children. So let's go back to levels for a second. I want to show you guys where your child should be by the end of the year. So this is, it looks different on you guys's. What level is this? Yeah, okay. So this is a D. This is where we're trying to get to by May. We really have until first grade. In first grade, when you walk through that door, you need to be reading at a D to be successful. Okay? So this is what a D looks like. Lots of sight words, lots of text on one page. Lots of sight words though. But you have to be able to have the stamina to read more than one sentence on a page. Lots of dialogue, and in level C, I introduce dialogue in quotations, and level D, they should have it mastered, that somebody is talking. But see, little, is, I, am, said, here, is, a, most of this page is sight words. Okay? And then we have some sounding out. Hungry. And this is the part that I want to speak to our class about, because I'm having a particularly hard time with the sounding out portion of guided reading, because we have so many coaches that are so willing to help our children, and I know that it's just human nature that you don't want your children to fail. However, productive struggle is how we teach young children how to read. It's how you learn how to do anything, really. If you don't fail, then you're not going to learn what it is you need to get better at. And so when I'm testing them for first grade this spring or summer, if someone tells them hungry, I mark it wrong. I have to. It's called a told. So if I have to tell a child a word, I mark it as a told, which is an error. Okay? So if you tell them what the word is while I'm testing them, it's going to be an error. And if they get less than 90%, they get bumped down to the level below them. So it's very important that we get out of the habit of telling and I can't even on the test do what I do in guided reading, like remind them of their strategies. I just have to be silent. So I need them to get automatic about using their strategies on their own, and they will not do that if they can turn around and say, what's this word? So please, please, please help me help you get your child to a level D if you want to help them, you could say, what's the sound? What's the sound? Let's blend it out. Hunger. What makes sense? He's eating. Oh, hungry. That's how you can help me out. You can also help them out by studying sight words. And if you're still having problems remembering letter sounds, sight words, and stretching out words, not telling the words. That will help your child get to that level D quicker. It will help me. Also, making sure that they're in guided reading in their class. That will also help to make sure that they meet their goals before first grade. Thank you so much, and I will see you after break. It's probably already after break if you're watching this. Bye.